Okay, let's make sure this reading is for you. So pinch your fingers together and ask, is there something in this reading that I need to hear? And you're going to pull, and if the answer is yes, your fingers will stay together. If the answer is no, they will come apart. So today is a day where we're asking, what sort of energy do I need to clear from my body? So for me today was a day where there's this energy of anxiety that I don't understand. And so uh, let's go through this and see what's happening. So, with moon in the center, that tells me that my visibility is a problem. And usually for me, I'm a very empathic person. That means that someone is looking in my direction, and there are feelings coming from that. And so this line up here is sort of the external influences that are coming in. This line down here is sort of where I'm coming from. So what's happening here is somebody is in a state of transition, and they are transitioning into getting clear on their own mortality. Okay? And I actually know what this is in my life. For you, this could be somebody getting clear on just some painful ending. There could be a relationship that is ending or a way of life that is coming to a close. But this is a major transition for that person. And because of your visibility, that person is sort of looking to you. Maybe you're somebody who they see as somebody who can help them feel better, or you remind them of a time when things were easier. For me, I'm somebody who just usually brings a lot of clarity to a situation, and I think people find that comforting. And so I often get kind of the first hit of people's difficult feelings. At any rate, this is impacting your stability. This is impacting your ability to feel that the world around you is safe and something you can trust and a good place. Okay? So this isn't your feeling. And that's the first thing that you need to recognize. You're feeling somebody else. All right? Now, what is yours is a little bit of stress over money, a little bit of stress over kind of work and the flow of abundance in your life, and your loyalties. Okay, so you are maybe, like for me, for example, I look at certain jobs that I do and wonder if I really want to be doing that. And that creates some stress for me. You know, you can start to get a little stuck in what you're doing and not really see an easy way out. And that can create some stress. But it has to do with how you make your money. So I would say work stress is what you're contributing to this. Okay. And again, with the stress being directly under moon, it is probably related to some aspect of how visible you are, maybe some aspect of being accountable to the people around you. All right, so that is the reading. What are we going to do about it? So I think in this case, what we need to do is we need to show our body the separation of this stress from this stress, and then we need to move this stress away and build up a little bit of a buffer around ourselves. So close your eyes, and I want you just to kind of picture yourself on a cliff, okay? But you're back from the actual cliff, okay? Maybe 10 steps back from the cliff at least. On the other side of the cliff is a vast ocean. This is where I do all of my inner work. Now, what I want you to do is I want you to take the image of stork, star, and coffin, and I want you just to kind of put them in front of you in a circle. And I want you then to take the image of fish, birds, and dog, and I want you to put them in a circle in front of you, just to the right of the other circle. And I want you to see knots and rope connecting all of those. All right? Right now you've got a tangled mess where you cannot disconnect your feelings from the feelings of somebody else. So you're going to show your mind that, all right? You're going to put that into a visual. And especially in between those, I want you to see all kinds of knots. Now, I want you to start untying those knots, separating those strings, so that those two circles are now their own thing. Pass your hand through the center when you're done to show yourself that there's nothing connecting those. Now for fish, birds, and dog, I want you to let that start pulling stress from your body. All the feelings of stress going in to fish, birds, and dog, into that bubble. You can even hold that bubble up at different points of your body and let it pull that stress out of you. You're removing your financial stress, you're removing your work stress, you're removing all of your difficult decisions stress. And you're just going to now blow and watch that bubble move off the cliff. And as it gets down to the ocean, you're just going to let it pop. Everything in it just turns to dust. Now the bubble of stork, star, and coffin, just blow a little bit to give it a little bit of space from you. All right? And now I want you to view a thick grounding cord from that bubble going deep, 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 deep into the center of the earth. And what you're going to do is you're going to ground that person. And I want you just to watch all the difficulty and stress of that moving down that grounding cord into the deep, 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 deep center of the earth. And now just let that bubble pop. Notice how you feel. Now from above your head, just let a bright light come in and start filling out your aura. Creating a buffer. A buffer between you and the world so that things can't get right at you. And you can repeat any of this whenever you need to. Okay, everybody. Do that as long as you have to. If you'd like a video that is directly about you, feel free to find me on hiddenpathways.com. Otherwise, I'll see you in another video.